Alright, guys, we're back yet again, and we're going to be doing another review. Today, we're finally going to be reviewing The Last Rodeo. Starring Neil McDuffin, Duffin, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. We got also his wife, Rue McDuffin, as well. Um, McCallie Williamson, Christopher McDonald. A lot of names in this film. A lot of big names in this film. So the entirety of this film is around Neil, who plays Joe Wainwright, who is a former champion of bull riding, and he's like a three-weight champion. And he got hurt very badly, and he had to put it up. He promised everyone, "Hey, I'm gonna do this." His wife passed away. He takes care of his son and his daughter and his grandson, and he's trying to get his grandson into bull riding as well. He enjoys it, but unfortunately, things take a big turn when his grandson takes a hit to the head and he throws up, and they rush him to urgent care. Then they got to go to Dallas, and things turn out to be the worst, where he has a tumor, and we find out later that's how his wife passed away. That's how we find out. Joe's wife passed away. That she passed away from the same thing, and only insurance is only going to cover so much. And so, he makes a very ultimate sacrifice of, let me go to the championship of bull riding and let me win this money, and I'm going to give my grandson his life. And he tells the staff, "Hey, I'm going to do this." He goes to his friend, who, again, is Charlie. They worked together. They were good friends. They had their issues because, again, with Joe's wife passing away, it was really hard on him. He gave him time, but again, he secluded himself from everybody, especially hurting his neck, hurting his back, everything. His daughter pretty much gave up a lot of her life for her father. She was very in not really denial, but she was just so angry with her dad, which again she had a right to, because again, with her being so young, taking care of him, losing her mother, having a son, doing all this stuff. Now her son has the same thing her mother had, and it's a lot to take in. So Joe takes everything he has to train and get back on the bull, so to speak, literally, and starts riding them, even with getting hurt. And there was a lot of power in this film. I give Neil Dolphin a lot of credit for this film, because he's normally for playing villains, and he did something that was very different. He brought heart and soul into a film, and that is what I have him heard say in interviews, is more films need that. And again, this film had it, because he was willing to give up everything he had. He didn't care if he would have gotten paralyzed. He don't care if he would have lost his life, but to be able to save his grandson's life, he was willing to give everything he had. Same thing with his friend. He went above and beyond to give his grandson a chance. And once find out, they start raising money. It bothers him, and then even Charlie tells him, "It's not about you; it's about your grandson." And even is there and starts realizing that, all the anger he has against God, all the anger he has in the world, because his wife being taken away from him, his grandson now having this, his skills of bull riding being taken away from him. And he does such a great job. I mean, again, there's a lot of powerful moments in here. There's a lot of powerful moments that, whether it was on script or unscripted, and they just made it work. And again, on a side note, seeing two former Justified actors on here, from between Neil and McCallie on here, they did a great job. They did a great job being together. Again, seeing them on Justified, I think they did a magnificent job, and seeing their chemistry, I think, really worked. And I think that's what made the film even more enjoyable, was seeing, like, brothers come together and be like, "I need your help," and it's like, "Okay, I got you." And that's what happened. And he literally makes a statement, even getting hurt, if he wants to take down the bull that literally has been unbeatable, and he finally does it. And a very powerful moment is when I thought he got blind, because he fell off really hard, and I thought, "Oh my God, like, is he blind?" And he saw his wife. He saw his wife. He saw her for the first time in however long, and he knew that everything was going to be okay. Now, unfortunately, he didn't win. His grandson got the operation. It went well. The one who did win gave all the money away for that procedure. And again, I think this was just a good movie. It was a good movie. It was about family values. It was about believing. It was about heart, putting your heart and soul into something. And I give my hat off and clap of the hand, to this film and to the actors because they really brought it. And everyone will say, oh, well, this is just, some people can say, oh, this is just a straight to DVD film or a Netflix film or whatever. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I would rather watch those films than some of the films that we're getting now that are supposed to be really big and just very disappointing. Whether it be the acting, the writing, the story, etc. The unknown message or putting stuff out there that, again, people don't want. And this is something that was simple. It was straight to the point. And a lot of people could relate to this. I could relate to this. So, again, I suggest this movie for everyone. If you don't like this type of thing, that's fine. If you like bull riding, you may like this movie. If you like, you know, striving through something, then you may like this movie. If you've seen any of these actors in other former TV shows and movies, give it a shot. So, if you guys seen this, let me know what you guys thought about it. If you haven't, go check this movie out. Go check this movie out. It's a good movie. I highly recommend this. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.